Bow hunting to me means everything. It's who I am and it's what I do. It just sets the mind at ease. It's just relaxing. With a bow, you have to have your anchor point. You have to hold that bow pretty much exactly the same way, shot after shot. Not flinch, not drop your arm, not try and watch that arrow. Yeah, it was gorgeous out. It was a fun ride, good ride, friends and family, and I got thrown off my sled somehow, and then a snowmobile behind me hit me. Before my accident, I'd put on 1,000 miles a year or more on a snowmobile. It was February 24th, 2013, and yeah, it changed everything.
The spine surgeons had to put the bone back, put screws into his spine. By putting the bone back, doesn't put the spinal cord back. And that's why, despite that surgery, he was still paralyzed.
Jared Chinock accepted that he would likely never have the use of his legs again. But in 2016, he became the first person enrolled in a Mayo Clinic research project, combining rigorous physical therapy with innovative high-tech neurosurgery.
1, 2, 3, go.
Before the surgery, however, the team would spend 6 months reacquainting Jared's muscles, joints, and nerves with the mechanics of walking. A special treadmill and harness system played a key role.
A lot of his body weight is offloaded, and therapists and trainers and kinesiologists are kind of moving his limbs through a repetitive pattern, using a very standardized rehab approach.
But the physical therapy is necessary to get the muscles stronger, because remember, because this patient has been paralyzed for 3 years, there's been atrophy. And so we do need to get the muscles firing again.
While there are no promises, there is hope.
I always think about walking. I mean, who wouldn't, I guess, if you did before and there's a chance that you could. Yeah, of course you're gonna think about walking again, you know.
To allow Jared's spinal cord to once again signal his legs to move voluntarily, Dr. Kendall Lee surgically implants a small computer-controlled stimulator. The device is already FDA approved for treating pain and was granted special approval for this clinical study. The electrode's many contacts are very carefully positioned inside the vertebrae, between the bone and the spinal cord, below his level of injury. Called epidural stimulation, mild electrical current is directed to the specific nerves needed to activate the muscles.
It definitely feels like science fiction.
Flex, 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 flex.
Without the stimulator activated, Jared was still at the mercy of his injury, but once switched on, the response was immediate.
Toe up and pull your heel back. Yeah.
Oh my God. The first day they turned it on, it was almost mind-blowing, because it was like right away I was able to move my toes.
Go.
Something I haven't seen in a while, you know.
We're really excited because our results went beyond our expectations.
Okay, we're at 5'8" right now.
A remote wand allows the stimulator beneath the skin of Jared's abdomen to be fine-tuned. Adjustments to electrical signal strength and the areas of the spinal cord being activated bring even greater progress.
This has really set the tone for our post-surgical rehabilitation, trying to use that function to drive even more return of function.
We're now in the process of training this patient to see whether or not he can have what's called stepping motion. Can he step?
Lift the leg, kick the foot out. Lift the leg, kick the foot out. That's pretty much what I'm saying to myself every step.
We're collecting quantitative measures so that we can get some real evidence about what's changing, if anything, during the rehab.
If what they learn could help others, Dr. Lee says the potential population that could benefit numbers in the millions, and not just by getting them on their feet again.
we're now looking at, can we help these patients, not only volitional movement, but other autonomic functions, such as bowel, bladder, and sexual function.
Jared says because his core strength has improved, his balance seems better. He's amazed to see muscle mass returning to his legs, and he welcomes any improvements in function that reinforce his independence.
I tried to adapt and figure out how I could do everything I did before the accident. And I just kind of took it as it was, and like, I'm not going to let it slow me down. If I am able to walk again, it's definitely going to be a plus.
The unknown is good because it's possible, it's always possible that that may happen.
As far as Jared is concerned, that's a shot worth taking.